and you shall receive, babe. Don't worry.
Thanks, son.
You want a little ranch?
If you have been living under a rock or simply taking a social media break, oh my god, you people, stop everything you are doing. We need to discuss the most important news that just dropped. Allow me to catch you up on the most beautiful love narrative that lately got even better. So, we all know that for some time lately, Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco have been providing us with significant couple goals. From their adorable cooking videos to those wonderful Instagram photos that inspire us all to believe in love once more. They have been keeping things rather low-key, well, as low-key as you could when you are actually Selena Gomez. Still, honey, that's all changed now. Benny made the kind of announcement that has everyone's jaws on the ground and hearts melting concurrently. And let me tell you, practically the most romantic thing you'll hear all day is the way he's claiming our girl Selena as his permanently person. But trust me, before we delve into all the delicious specifics, they're good. Since this narrative is better than any romantic comedy Netflix could ever dream of, let's take a quick trip down memory lane to see how these two lovebirds arrived. Prepare ready. Let's discuss that Instagram announcement that, should you somehow overlook it, had everyone, from celebrities to fans, losing their minds. Though, quite honestly, how could you? Selena dropped this absolutely beautiful photo carousel that became the most discussed post of the year right away. She was there, brilliantly happy, flaunting a really beautiful ring, most likely with her own zip code. We are discussing a huge diamond that resembles it was taken straight from a fairy tale. But the way these two looked at each other in those pictures truly made everyone emotional. The pure delight, the true love. It was not one of those carefully crafted, flawless engagement announcements we are accustomed to see. This was real, unvarnished, and quite lovely. Then that caption, "Forever begins now." Simple, sophisticated, and sufficient to make even the most cynical among us believe in love once more. Here, though, it gets even more excellent. Benny has been playing his fiancée to levels we never knew existed since putting a ring on it. This man is here redefining romantic norms. And, to be honest, other celebrities ought to be noting. Recall his surprising Selena with that very private botanical garden date? To have a quiet moment with each other, the man actually leased a complete garden. Who in fact does that? And let's discuss how he has perfected the art of considerate gestures. Though there are many of those too, we are not only talking about grand, costly displays of affection. His support of her career is another quite different approach. Benny's right there in the comments section, being her biggest cheerleader, whether she's starting a new project, going to an event, or just sharing a casual selfie. Though it never feels forced or performative, he is not hesitant to publicly show his love. It is just real. Even his proposed approach to her was quite lovely. He scheduled a picnic with Taco Bell, the most precisely imperfect plan ever. I mean, I'm not sure what is real love if that is not it. Still, wait, it gets much better. People began drawing brows over the entire Taco Bell situation, since apparently some people believe ideas should be all fancy. Benny essentially used the most touching justification to shut down every critic. He says, "Look, we're living for this, authenticity, and we don't need all that fancy stuff." Here comes the section meant to inspire you to believe in soulmates. Benny said he knew Selena since she was barely 18. His comments on their relationship literally caused me to break down. It seems like they got involved yesterday and 20 years ago as well. That's quite adorable. Then Head dropped this absolute jewel about his sole regret, that they hadn't gotten together sooner. But here's what truly gets me. When he said it was perfect and it was right, like, "Excuse me while I go cry into my Crunchwrap Supreme." They said quite rightly, skip the fancy restaurant, order the tacos. And somehow produced the most romantic thing I have ever seen. I am totally here for this when you let love develop naturally instead of trying it to fit some ideal Instagram look. These two really are out here demonstrating how, occasionally, the best love stories accompany a side of hot sauce. Those close to the couple claim he is devoting the same fervor he brings to everything else in their relationship to wedding planning. Apparently, he is involved in everything, from menu tasting, because naturally these two foodies want the food to be absolutely perfect, to helping to select the music. After all, he is a producer. He is adamant that their big day will be everything Selena has ever imagined and more. It's actually refreshing how they have maintained authenticity in public view despite their notoriety. They have kept reasonable limits, but they also share enough to let their supporters feel part of their happiness. They are demonstrating that you can be a well-known couple without letting your relationship live under continual media circus. in a time when celebrity relationships sometimes seem more like well-crafted PR moves than true love stories. Benny and Selena are presenting to us what true love looks like. Their love story is so very unique, since they are simply perfectly self. They are not striving perfection. The best thing is also his great ease of talking about her. I can't wait to share all the specifics, since Rolling Stone just dropped this really lovely interview with our preferred couple, like grab your coffee since all-day reading will be most beautiful from this. Benny and Selena thus sat down with Rolling Stone on March 17th and were simply speaking from their true selves, covering anything from wedding bells to music beats. And let me tell you, Benny's approach on Selena's wedding preparation is simply the sweetest. Apparently, our girl Sel is in complete bride-to-be fantasy mode, and Benny is absolutely here for it. She basically generates a fresh dream wedding scenario every single day, he said. Same girl, same, in other words. But here's what makes them so relevant. They're just soaking in all these magical engagement vibes, and honestly, we love that for them. They're not rushing into anything. During the interview, Benny showed Selena just staring at her ring like she still finds difficult to believe is real. Again, quite relevant. But hold on, there is more. Selena has her artist hat on, even though wedding planning is obviously on her mind. Her channeling of all these love-filled feelings into what sounds like an absolutely amazing album is quite remarkable. She said, "This is a unique time, and you could just tell she is giving this new music her whole attention. Imagine being involved and working on perhaps your most personal album yet, and he's pulling out all the stops. Can we really discuss how Benny Blanco is formally taking home the Best Boyfriend Ever award? Like really, this man is raising an impossible standard." Benny was on The Howard Stern Show on May 14th and spilled the tea on how he ensures Selena's day begins on the right foot. And let me say, all day the sweetest thing you will hear is this: Benny apparently has everything under control for Selena's breakfast, down to a scientific level. He is not merely stuffing some toast and calling it a day. Oh no, every single morning this man is creating gourmet breakfast. "Every day I try to make her favorite breakfast," Benny told Howard Stern one day alone. "To be honest, that already suffices to melt my heart." Still, wait, it gets much better. Selena apparently developed a strong appetite for eggs and chorizo. Every day she wants the same thing, Benny said. Her preferred dish is either quesadilla with chorizo and eggs, tortilla with chorizo and eggs, or chorizo and eggs and rice and beans. She craves some sort of that. Blanco said he makes the food himself when asked whether he does, adding, "I love cooking, and it's that time when we really get to be with each other." Those times are so crucial to us when we can just chill and be regular since we are so busy. She will sit with me and we will discuss what is going to happen, cook, and both of us get up rather early, the musician remarked. To keep things interesting, Benny is essentially out here creating Selena as a different kind of chorizo and eggs every single morning. Consider dedication, really. These small gestures, you know. It's not about grand gestures or costly gifts. It's about noticing the small things that bring delight to your spouse and going above and beyond to somewhat brighten their day. Benny, also, he is perfectly nailing it. Actually, Benny Blanco is the only place you need search for boyfriend inspiration. He's demonstrating that occasionally the best way to show someone you love is with a great breakfast and plenty of chorizo. Though I know nothing about you, I am already counting down the days until we will hear bops inspired by love. And perhaps, just perhaps, we will also have some wedding details right along. So what do you suppose? Let us know down below. Should you enjoy this video, click the subscribe button and hit the bell icon to view my next video first. Every week I publish updates including the secrets of your preferred celebrities.